This right here is the granddaddy of the katana.
Ooh, one of my favorite content creators talking about one of my favorite subjects.
What we're talking about today is the Tang Heng Dao. Dao meaning a Chinese sword, Heng being the type of sword, and Tang referring to it being from the Tang dynasty.
Tang indeed does refer to the Tang dynasty. Heng means horizontal, referring to the straightness of the blade. And Dao literally means any single-edged blade. In fact, the kanji for Dao reads as katana in Japanese.
While the stereotype of Japanese swords is that they are curved, that actually was a relatively modern thing in Japan's history.
The key point is that around 700 AD, the legendary swordsmith Amakuni began to put the curve in the Japanese sword. This was because straight swords are better at tip control, versus at the time, Japanese warfare was conducted from horseback. And so you usually were not stabbing people from horseback as much as slashing. And then a curved sword tends to convert a cleave into a slash better.
The blades that were utilized during the Heian, like the classical period of Japan, and even for a time after, were for the most part straight.
The Tang Heng Dao, also known as the chokuto, like this meteor Damascus type, was still being used during this time period. However, it wasn't the warriors using it as much as it was the aristocrats of the Heian court. They tended to carry these swords around as status symbols, oftentimes with very gaudy fittings. And later, the aristocrats were carrying more curved swords, still with Tang Dynasty style fittings. Anyway, much love to Stephen Bell. His content is absolutely amazing. Highly recommend to follow if you aren't already doing so.